Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. ACS Universe. My surroundings a little bit different this week for episode 2 of season 8. Yeah, my boy PJ's theater room. The reaction is going to be a tad bit more subdued than last week. He runs a rescue and he's got like 15 to 20 dogs here at any given time. So yeah, we ain't gonna be able to get that crump. But I'm ready. Doing my introductions as normal before the video starts, because that's just how I'm gonna do them this season. But yeah, hope you guys like the reaction.
What are you doing out here?
For the throne.
For the throne.
Someone has to start fighting back.
Let's go. What if the Seven Kingdoms were ruled by a just woman and an honorable man?
You're Aegon Targaryen, true heir to the Iron Throne. You've always been.
She doesn't need to be my friend. But I am her queen.
We must fight together now. Or die. The things I do for love. They showed it.
Yeah.
They showed it. Dude, he looks so young.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because they passed what the last order.
they're gonna use that crossbow. They are. They're gonna use that big ass crossbow to tear these.
When I was a child,
Right into it.
my brother would tell me a bedtime story about the man who murdered our father, who stabbed him in the back and cut his throat, who sat down on the Iron Throne and watched as his blood poured onto the floor. He told me,
Your Grace, I know my brother.
like you knew your sister.
He came here alone, knowing full well how he'd be received. Why would he do that if you weren't telling the truth?
Perhaps he trusts his little brother to defend him, right up to the moment he slits my throat.
You're right, we can't trust him. He attacked my father in the streets. He tried to destroy my house and my family, the same as he did yours.
Do you want me to apologize? I won't. We were at war. Everything I did for my house and my family. I'd do it all again.
The things we do for love.
Oh, shit.
So why have you abandoned your house and family now?
Because this goes beyond loyalty. This is about survival.
You don't know me well, Your Grace. But I know Sir Jaime. He is a man of honor. I was his captor once. But when we were both taken prisoner and the men holding us tried to force themselves on me, Sir Jaime defended me. And lost his hand because of it.
Well, she is fucking pissed.
Without him, my lady, you would not be alive. He armed me, armored me, and sent me to find you and bring you home, because he'd sworn an oath to your mother.
Sergeant, look, I'll fuck you up.
Yeah, if you make one
I
fucking
will
part
fuck
wrong,
you
I'm gonna
up.
fuck you up.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Vamos a tener. Like, look at that big dude beating that steel.
Don't you have something better to do?
You made my weapon yet?
Just as soon as I'm done making a few thousand of these.
You should make mine first and make sure it's stronger than this.
It's strong enough. It's going to be safer down in the crypt, you know.
Are you going to be down in the crypt?
No,
But you're a fighter.
I've done my share.
You fought them?
I did. Some of them.
How many?
Few. That was enough.
What are they like?
Bad. Really bad.
Really bad. Even a smith's apprentice can do better than really bad. What do they look like? What do they smell like? How do they move? How hard are they to kill?
Look, I know you want to fight. I know you're not scared of rapers or murderers or... This is different. This is death. You want to know what they're like? Death. That's what they're like.
I know death. He's got many faces. I look forward to seeing this one.
He's smiling like this, like.
My weapon.
I'll get right on it.
I'm sorry for what I did to you.
You weren't sorry then. You were protecting your family.
I'm not that person anymore.
You still would be, if you hadn't pushed me out of that window. And I would still be Brandon Stark.
You're not?
No. I'm something else now.
You're not angry at me.
I'm not angry at anyone.
Why didn't you tell them?
You won't be able to help us in this fight if I let them murder you first.
What about afterwards?
How do you know there is an afterwards?
Ooh. Holy shit.
Together again.
How do they feel about their new queen?
She's your new queen too. They remember what happened the last time Targaryens brought dragons north. They'll come around once they see Daenerys is different.
And she is. Different.
She is.
I'm sure about it.
I am. So, I'm going to die. At Winterfell. Not the death I would have chosen. I always pictured myself dying in my own bed, at the age of 80, with a belly full of wine and a girl's mouth around my cock. At least Cersei won't get to murder me. I'm sure I'll feel some satisfaction denying her that pleasure.
Patrick think he a fucking bitch.
Jaime.
Lady Brienne.
Oh, he's a badass now. Look at him.
Come a long way.
Oh shit.
He's alright. Still has a lot to learn.
I'm sure you'll teach him. I've been told you're commanding the left flank.
I am. It's good ground.
It is.
The rise It should give us some advantage. If we can keep a tight formation, we might be able to bring them back.
Yes.
Look at their noses. It's fucking cold.
What are you doing?
What?
I think you know.
You truly don't.
We have never had a conversation last this long without you insulting me. Not once.
You want me to insult you?
No.
Good. I came to Winterfell because
I love you.
I'm not the fighter I used to be. But I'd be honored to serve under your command if you'll have me.
Yes.
That's all you wanted to say.
Brienne has been loyal to me, always. I trust her more than anyone.
I wish I could have that kind of faith in my advisors.
Tyrion is a good man. He was never anything but decent towards me.
I didn't ask him to be my hand simply because he was good. I asked him to be my hand because he was good and intelligent and ruthless when he had to be. He never should have trusted Cersei.
You never should have either.
I thought you knew his sister.
Families are complicated.
Oh, certainly have been.
Sad thing to have in common.
We have other things in common. We've both known what it means to lead people who aren't inclined to accept a woman's rule. And we've both done a damn good job of it, from what I can tell. And yet I can't help but feel we're at odds with one another. Why is that? Your brother.
He loves you, you know that.
That bothers you?
Men do stupid things for women. They're easily manipulated.
All my life, I've known one goal. The Iron Throne. Taking it back from the people who destroyed my family and almost destroyed yours. My war was against them. Until I met John. Now I'm here, half a world away, fighting John's war alongside him. Tell me, who manipulated whom?
I should have thanked you the moment you arrived. That was a mistake.
What?
I'm here because I love your brother.
She's taken.
Thanks, Sansa.
Yeah, gotta be.
And I know he's true to his word.
Having a girl
He's
power
only the
moment.
second man in my life I can say that about.
Who was the first?
Someone taller.
And what happens afterwards? We defeat the dead. We destroy Cersei. What happens then?
I take the Iron Throne.
What about the North? It was taken from us. And we took it back, and we said we'd never bow to anyone else again. What about the North?
Yeah. Oh.
Apologies, my lady.
She only has a few ships and she couldn't sail them here. So she's sailing to the Iron Islands instead. To take them back in your name.
But why aren't you with her?
I owe some people.
Mm-hmm. For real.
I want to fight for Winterfell, Lady Sansa. If you'll have me.
And he saved her.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's gotta be cold in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
We lost you.
Oh, my bad, Dad.
Almost. How did you find each other?
We met up at the last hearth.
The dead got there first.
He knows that shit's off the road.
Youngers?
Fighting for the Night King now. We had to travel around them to get here.
Whoever's not here now is with them. How long do we have? Before the sun comes up tomorrow.
Ooh.
Him may be our best chance. If that's true, he'll never expose himself.
Yes, he will. He'll come for me. He's tried before, many times, with many three-eyed ravens.
Why? What does he want?
An endless night. He wants to erase this world, and I am its memory.
That's what death is, isn't it? Forgetting. Being forgotten. If we forget where we've been and what we've done, we're not men anymore. We're just animals. Your memories don't come from books. Your stories aren't just stories. If I wanted to erase the world of men, I'd start with you.
How will we find you?
His mark is on me. He always knows where I am.
We'll put you in the crypt where it's safest.
No. We need to lure him into the open before his army destroys us all. I'll wait for him in the Godswood.
You want us to use you as bait?
We're not leaving you alone out there.
He won't be. I'll stay with him. With the Ironborn. I took this castle from you. Let me defend you now.
And only one of you. You can't fight as well as they can, but you can think better than any of them. You're here because of your mind. If we survive, I'll need it.
The dragons should give us an edge in the field.
If they're in the field, they're not protecting Bran. We need to be near him. Not too near or the Night King won't come, but close enough to pursue him when he does.
Dragonfly will stop him.
I don't know. No one's ever tried.
We're all going to die.
Shit.
And now our watch begins.
Yes.
Gilly, little Sam.
They'll be safe down in the crypt.
If you want to join them. To protect them.
Everyone seems to forget that I was the first man to kill a White Walker. I've killed Fens.
Sen.
I've saved Gilly more than once. I stole a considerable number of books from the Citadel Library. Survived the Fist of the First Men. You need me out there.
Well, if that's what it's come to, we really are fucked.
Well, calling you fuck wouldn't be strictly accurate.
Samwell Tarly. Slayer of White Walkers. Lover of ladies. As if we needed any more signs the world was ending.
Think back to where we started. Us, Gren, Pip.
That was just us three.
Last man left, burn the rest of us.
It wasn't so simple. I was sleeping with my sister, and you had one friend in the world who was sleeping with his sister.
I was speaking in relative terms.
Did you miss it?
Of course I miss it. Well, my golden lion days are done, but whoremongering is still an option for you.
It's not.
Things would be easier if it were.
Davos, join us. Oh, not for me, thanks. Came here for this. Figured I could wait to die freezing my balls
This is
off out
fucking
there.
sweet, man. Everybody
Make it very nice and warm in here.
could be our last night in this world, you know?
Yes, well, I'm glad you're here. Here, fighting with us. Glad you survived Eastwatch.
Would you like a drink? Brought my own.
Fucking great.
They call you King Killer.
I'm sure someone does.
They call me Giant's Bane. Want to know why? I killed the giant when I was 10. Then I climbed right into bed with his wife. But you woke up. You know what she did? Suckled me at her teat for 3 months. Thought I was a baby. That's how I got so strong. Giant's milk.
Told me crazy, man. Why?
Yeah. Maybe I will have that drink.
What the? Oh, shit. Nice. Why everybody getting fucked up the night before, right? Before the White Walkers get there.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, you might as well.
we'd kill a case.
Yeah.
You never used to shut up, now you're just sitting there like a mute.
Guess I've changed. What are you doing up here?
What's it look like?
No, I mean, what are you doing up here?
This is his moment. When like Taurus isn't here anymore, so I hope you're not about to give a sermon. Because if you are, the Lord of Light's gonna wonder why he brought you back 19 times just to watch you die when I chuck you. Where are you going?
I'm not spending my final hours with you two miserable old shits.
They were playing that fucking Benny Face guy music just then.
This'll work.
Last time you saw me, you wanted me to come to Winterfell. Took a long road, but
What did the Red Woman want with you?
she wanted my blood. Some kind of spell.
Why your blood?
I'm Robert Baratheon's bastard. I didn't know until she told me. And she tied me up, stripped me down, put leeches all over me.
Was that your first time?
Yeah, I've never had leeches put all over me.
Your first time with a woman?
What? I didn't.
Come on,
I wasn't
man.
with her.
Were you with other girls? Before that in King's Landing? Or after? You don't remember?
Yes, I was.
1, 2, 20?
I didn't keep count.
Yes, you did.
3.
Sick. All right.
We're probably going to die soon. I want to know what it's like before that happens.
I knew this was gonna happen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Take control. No way.
I'm not the Red Woman. Take your own bloody pants off.
What are they doing?
Just a little girl.
What the fuck?
Phew.
I know.
Oh, I feel
I
dirty.
want to beat his ass.
What the fuck?
I feel dirty.
It's strange, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Almost everyone here's fought the start.
Pardon me, Lady Brienne.
She's not a sir. You're not the knight.
Women can't be knights.
Why not?
Tradition.
Folk tradition.
I don't even want to be a knight.
I'm no king, but if I were, I'd knight you 10 times over.
Do you want to be a knight or not?
She's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, hell yeah.
Kneel.
Patrick's like,
Patrick's, yeah.
I mean, you're all going to die, so why not make her a knight? A sir.
Oh, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah, it is.
In the name of the warrior, I charge you to be brave. In the name of the father, I charge you to be just. In the name of the mother, I charge you to defend the innocent. Arise, Brienne of Tarth, a knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
Brienne of Tarth, Knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
It's all right.
Hey,
We're done here.
This conversation's over.
I wish you good fortune, cousin.
Thank you, my lady.
If they don't show her doing
If you got that.
bad shit, I'm gonna be
Oh, yeah.
It's called Heartsbane. It's my family soul.
You still have a family.
Yes, and I'd love to defend them with it. But I can't really hold it upright. Your father, he taught me how to be a man. How to do what's right. This is right. It's Valyrian stable. I'd be honored if you take it.
I'll wield it in his memory.
High in the halls of the kings who are gone, Jenny would dance with her ghosts, the ones she had lost and the ones she had found, and the ones who had loved her the most, the ones who'd been gone for so very long.
Sam so big. Yeah.
She couldn't remember their names. They spun her around on the damp old stones, spun away all her sorrow and pain.
Come on,
and
man.
She never
That shit's still killing me right now.
leave, never wanted to leave.
Lyanna Stark.
It's my mother.
He loved her. They were married in secret. After Rhaegar fell on the Trident, she had a son. Robert would have murdered the baby if he ever found out, and Lyanna knew it. So the last thing she did, as she bled to death on her birthing bed, was give the boy to her brother, Ned Stark, to raise as his bastard. My name. My real name. Is Aegon Targaryen.
It's impossible.
I wish it were.
Who told you this?
Bran. He saw it.
He saw it.
And Samuel confirmed it. He read about their marriage at the Citadel without even knowing what it meant.
A secret no one in the world knew. Except your brother and your best friend. Doesn't seem strange to you?
It's true, Danny. I know it is.
If it were true, it would make you the last male heir of House Targaryen.
You don't care about that shit.
She does.
Yeah, I know.
You'd have a claim to the Iron Throne.
Oh shit.
Down.
I thought he was gonna start to tell her and then this happened, but don't be the fucking way.
The Night King is coming.
The dead are already here.
I have so many chills all over my body right now.
Dude, she just had her regular sword. She didn't even have no fucking dragon glass shit.
I know.
Well, but her sword's Valerian steel.
Valerian steel does
Yeah.
fucking.
Run, 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 run.